everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for joining me. I look so tired. What's that? Oh, the cupboard's open. I was like, what's all that stuff? I thought I'd come on today and say hello. Today's Monday. I think it's about 9:30 in the morning. I have been up since 5. I look so tired. I am tired. I thought I'd come on and say hello. And I think I want to do, I don't know if I want to do a daily vlog because I'm not doing anything at all today. But maybe like a weekly or part of the week if I do anything interesting at all. Sorry, the dogs have just been barking. Hugo's upstairs, Hector's downstairs. And next door's, I think it's a daughter, has just parked up outside. So all the door slamming has caused chaos in the house. And now I'm like, I don't know why. I have had a shower, but I haven't washed my hair today. And we all know that I like to wash my hair every day, but it's a really bad habit that I'm trying to break, and I know this. So I've put dry shampoo in, but the problem is, because I've slept on it, like I've got all weird wiggly bits, and it just looks not good. And my fringe does like a woohoo thing. So I shall be looking at myself for that, and not because I think I am the most beautiful person in the world. We already know I am. No, I'm not. It's getting cringier every minute. Just making myself my second cup of tea. Did I say I got up at 5 this morning? So Kirk's on an early shift this week, and normally when I'm at work I do get up with him. I'm off this week and next. I did mention in my last video that I've been having a few health issues. It's not something that at this precise moment in time I feel that I can go into, you know, it's the internet, it's scary. And yeah, so what am I on about? Yeah, so I'm off. So I had planned to stay in bed, but Hugo was like, oh, it's time to get up. And he was like sat squeaking, crying, not squeaking, wanting to go out and have his breakfast and that. So I came and let him down. And Hector was in his bed in the spare room, because we don't have them both sleep in our room, because they really don't like each other all that much. We're tolerating each other, which is all I can ask for. They don't want to snuggle up in bed just yet. Hopefully we'll get there. If not, it's fine. Yeah, so I forgot what I was saying then. Yeah, so Hector has not long got up. Not just, he's had his breakfast and been out and had a bark and had a play, but I did fall back to sleep in bed. I think I needed to. Anyway, I'm not really doing anything today, so I'm not going to waffle on forever. But if I do anything interesting, I'll show you. I am doing a Woolly Hugs blanket. I'm stitching that together at the minute, so I suppose I can show you that. I've not made any of the squares, I'm just putting them together. Yeah, so I'll see you all when something marginally interesting happens. I hope you enjoy watching this. I apologise for the lack of interesting things that are going to happen. See you all in a bit. So I thought I'd show you what I'm doing with the, Hector's literally just charging around with his toy. With the Woolly Hugs blanket, I've got a cup of coffee. Hope my camera works, that'll make you feel sick. I've got a cup of coffee, and I'm watching a Netflix documentary. And I'm just sewing together. So all of the squares that you get sent are to make a blanket for Woolly Hugs, a charity that gives to loads of different people in need. They don't just do blankets, but that's what I've been sent to sew up. I think this is a candy hug, so I think it's going to go to a poorly child or a poorly person, I'm not sure, someone with an illness. I think that's what the candy hug is for. They have different names for them, and I can't remember what does what now. But if you are interested in doing this, you literally just, there is a Candy Hugs Facebook site, and then there's a Candy Hugs construction crew. Sorry, let me get the dog's toy. This thing is the bane of my life. And then they will put, when they have squares that need putting together, or if someone in need has requested a blanket, they also do sales throughout the year of things to raise money for the causes. But yeah, so you get sent squares. Some are 6-inch squares, which is what these were, and I've sewn them together. I've not done an amazing job. You get sent the yarn as well, so it's showing up quite a lot. But it's I think that one looks alright. And some of the squares are absolutely gorgeous. I love this one. My favourites are these. I just think they look so lovely. Yeah, but then you do get sent some bigger ones, which are the equivalent of 4 together. And then you just have to make a blanket that is 48 by 60 inches approximately. And then I'll probably have enough yarn left over to do a border. Some are knitted, some are crocheted, some are by people that do it all the time. I don't want to say experts, but some are by beginners. So, you know, there's different abilities and different tastes and different ideas. I just think it's really lovely and it's a really good idea. And it's nice to be part of it. And they are quite, they do have quite strict guidelines for what you can and can't use yarn wise and colour wise and what have you, which is understandable. Sorry, I'm rustling. This is one I've started sewing together. These were really quite, they weren't square, they were rectangle, and they were quite small. It's a bit messy in the middle here. I'm not overly pleased with that. Hector! He's got his toy caught in the blind. I wish he wouldn't play in the windowsill. So I've gone round, I've sewn them all together and then gone round it with a border. So I hope that'll be okay. I think, you know, because I know it's not my work, I don't want to like ruin anything. And on a few of these I've got these stitches and they really are annoying. But I think it's because I'm using yarn that's not, they send you, I need to cut that bit off. They send you the yarn to join together, so I'm not obviously using the yarn from the squares, I'm using one that's a bit more obvious, so I don't know. So I'm going to sew some of these together and watch my Netflix and drink my coffee and tell the dog off. He's eaten that rose, that's why it's bent over. He's just pulled it. They're left over from my birthday actually, I think they were from Asda. It was pink, red and white roses, and those 4 have still lasted, but that one has been chewed. I've got some flowers there from Kirk the other week, and then my tulips are dying now, really dying, and that's my bowl from my lunch that you have to put out the way of this naughty dog. Hugo's upstairs sulking. Yeah, so I'm gonna sew some more up and I'll show you when I've made a bit more progress. Hector! Oh, he's having a drink of water now. He's made himself thirsty. Morning everyone. Today is Tuesday. Sorry about the washing. I'm trying to show you the dog running around on the flower bed. We've like put a thing over it and it creeps him out. I don't know why it goes on it. As you can see, the garden is incredibly overgrown and I'm looking forward to some warm weather to sort it all out. He's disappeared now, look. Where's he gone? Hector! There he is! Today is Tuesday. What's he doing? I think there's a brick or something down there. Hector! Hector! What is it? Yeah, today's Tuesday. I've been up a few hours. Well, yeah, a few hours. It's about 9 now. I think we got up at 6. My nice slippers. Not a lot is happening today, but I thought I'd check in and say hello and show you the puppy. He's not staying still. He's gone now. Hi all, today is Wednesday. It's the 20th of February. I've got something in my eye. 12 o'clock. I'm making myself a cup of tea. I've just been up to my crafty room, which I never feel like it's my craft room, but it's a room that's pretty much dedicated to storing wool and all other Ruthie things like makeup and junk. And I've been taking photos because I'm so behind on, I'm just making a cup of tea, I'm going to make it because I boiled the kettle twice now. I'm so behind on the Instagram challenge that I set myself, and other people are doing loads better than me. So thank you to everyone that's taking part, it's really exciting. And to anyone, sorry I'm not actually on the camera, to anyone like me who has not failed but has not done every day, don't feel bad. Yes. So I've just been, I will talk while I tidy up and get milk and things. I've just been up there taking pictures of buttons, the colour red, my stash, which I just need to upload my stash, and I did my mood and another one I think. Oh, love, because I didn't realise that on the list I'd done I love and love. So for I love I did the puppies and Kirk, and for love I did Netflix, tea and crochet. I have finished. I've slept, started having a shower at night instead of in the morning. I don't know if I prefer it or not, but it started because I've got shorter layers in my hair. It's not massively noticeable, but like that shorter look. There's a bit more happening, so I slept with plaits in last night, but they were a little bit damp still when I took them out. And I don't really have anything texturising, so I've literally just got hairspray in and I've like combed it through and pinned my fringe back because my fringe is like a McDonald's M. Which is not a good look. So yes, I'll show you the blanket. I feel like this vlog that I've put together is going to be really boring, but I just don't feel like I have enough to sit down to do an actual, like, not that my craft videos are ever professional, but I just thought this would be, sorry, all week I've been watching for the postman because Kirk's mum turned 60 this year. I don't know if I've already told you, and I've made the invitations. And I bought off Amazon a wax seal stamp with the letter K because her name's Kim, to do on the back of the envelopes just to make it look pretty, because I think she'd appreciate it. She likes little things like that, not necessarily wax stamps, but like she'd appreciate the gesture. It was really cheap, and I even bought proper wax because I was trying to do it with a crayon or a candle and it just wasn't working. So I bought the proper wax, and now I want to, like, everything's done and I want to give her the invitation so she can start handing them out. And it says it might not come till like, did it say it could come between the 23rd and the 3rd, 23rd of February and the 3rd of March, which is fine, but then I'll be back at work, I think I will, and I've got like to do the wax stamping, which I've practiced with a cork. Sorry, I'm still like looking for the postman. I think the postman normally comes at 10. I practiced with a cork and a wax crayon and it took ages. So, you know, I'd like to get that done. Yeah, so I'll show you the Woolly Hugs blanket because I've finished that. Did I say that I'd finished that? I'm having too many thoughts. I've finished the Woolly Hugs blanket and there was a little bit of yarn left over, so I've made 2 squares, and now I'm starting the granny square cocoon shrug. I watched Denise's live stream. I'm still looking for the postman. He's not going to come. I watched Denise's live stream on, is it Tuesday or Monday? It might have been Monday. I don't know what day it is today. And we were chatting in there, and she suggested that I need to make something that I really want to make and not to keep making things. She didn't say don't keep making things over and over, but I think that I just keep doing the same thing. And I really enjoyed amigurumis, but I just don't feel like that. I have to follow a pattern. And so she said, what's one thing that you'd really like to make? And I said, a cardigan. So she says, well, get a pattern and make yourself a cardigan. So I've not got a pattern, but I have fancied, I've got stuff on my hand, so I just wipe it down my clothes. I have fancied for a long while making is it the movie night cocoon shrug? Basically you make a big granny square, seam it to make the cocoon, and then you do some sort of sleeve on it. Not following a pattern in Truth Ruth style, so I'll probably get to the end and really struggle, but I've watched a lot of people that have said they've done it, and I have watched a tutorial on a similar shrug, which is, it wasn't a tutorial, it was like a how-to video, but basically you make a big granny square, and I can't remember how many rounds I need to do. I did see it somewhere. Oh, it's a bus. I thought there was a big lorry outside. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to do that because I know how to make a granny square, but then I'm still getting like the gratification of like being able to wear it, and I'm not making a massive blanket as such. So I'm going to do that. I haven't got to, but I would like to, well, I need to address the situation in the craft room. It says 6 minutes. It needs a good tidy, not just the crafty stuff, but like all the other stuff as well. But there's lots of like project bags on the floor with like remnants of yarn from the blanket that I made for my friend, and there's a tub that I was doing the hexagons, and I'm bored of doing the hexagons, so do I just put the wool back into my stash, or do I leave it in case I want to come back to it? I don't know what to do, but I don't feel like today's the day for that. So I'm going to go, and I keep watching documentaries on Netflix, and some of them are quite, I don't know if it's really helping, some of them are quite dramatic, not dramatic, but like quite serious topics that aren't very nice. So I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I'm enjoying watching them, it's interesting. Yes, I'm going to go and drink my tea, because I love tea, and do some more on my shrug. Cocoon cardigan. I don't know, I've got a really big zip there. I'm not going to go close, but it's really painful, and it looks like it's gone a bit funny. Yeah, so I'll show you the blanket. Actually, I'll lay it out, because I've not actually laid it out for me to look at. I've like held it up. Yeah, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Exciting times. So this is the Woolly Hugs, I think it's a Candy Hug construction kit that I've been sent, and it's all together now, and I'm quite pleased with it. I did think that I was going to muck it up. It's not perfect. I feel like I'm out of breath. You can like see stitches, and here as well actually, but it's not perfect put together. I didn't make any of these squares. I have made 2 extra. They send you a ball of yarn to put it together with, and what was left, there wasn't enough to, I didn't think they'd make any use of it if I sent them a scrap back, so I made 2 squares to send to them. I don't know if that was, I don't know if they wanted me to. But this is a blanket. This square's lovely. Hector's playing with toys. I feel like I've only shown you Hector this week. But this is a blanket. Get off! Look at him. And Hector is sat on it. And these squares are just lovely. They're so neat as well. His little waggy tail, come on. Yeah, so I'm really pleased with it, and I'm really glad that I did it. And I'm going to post it back this week. I've just folded it up and found an end on it that needs snipping off. Never mind. Hector's still helping, bless him. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's got his last few teeth, puppy teeth that need to come out, and then I'm hoping that it'll stop gnawing on everything. Morning, Hugo. You got me up at 5:45 this morning. For your breakfast? Yeah. So now what do you want to do? He wants to go back to bed. And I'm not letting him. Because now he's got me up, he can sit up with me. He's not very happy. Neither am I. Hi all, so today is Friday and I am actually stood at my front door with it open vlogging, which is really bizarre and I hope my neighbours don't come out. But I'm going to Charlotte's today. It's her sister's getting married next month in March. Yeah, which is next month. And she's getting married abroad in Mexico. So obviously not everyone, friends and family wise, can go. And so she's having a hen party here and a hen party over there, I think. Hector's just been shut in the kitchen. So tomorrow is like tea party day for them. I'm not going because I do know her sister, but I'm not one of her friends and I don't think you need to invite everyone. That's not the reason I'm not going, it's because of my decision. Sounds silly. But I did say I'd go and help Charlotte bake today. She's hosting and she's going to do afternoon tea. So I'm just waiting. I've shut the dogs away and you can probably hear Hector crying, squeaking. And down there I have 2 cake stands and like a cake carry case thing for her to store it until tomorrow. Because I think we're doing a Victoria sponge and scones and possibly cupcakes. I think, I'm not sure. But I said I'd go and help. So I usually go and see her on a Friday anyway. And I've not been for a couple of weeks and I miss them. Oh, and I got Grace a book as well. I'm showing you my... this. Oops. Yeah, because she's going to go on her first holiday, and although she's little and she probably won't actually remember it, I thought it'd be nice for her to have a book that they can read to her. And it was only from the pound shop. I'm not going to tell them that though. But you know, look in the pound shop for books. It's got some lovely illustrations in it. Anyway, I'm going to go, and I don't know what I'll show you today. I think Kirk's picking me up, and then I think we're going to go shopping after I've been there. Because he's going to the pub with his friends, but because he's driving he can only have a Coke, so he's a bit sad, but he's happy because he's on a bit of a health kick, so good for calories, bad for Kirk wanting to have a beer, I suppose. Yes, so I'll catch you all in a bit. I'm really hoping no one comes and sees me going like, why is she talking to her phone? I'll see you all later. Bye. My garden is not very nice at all. There's Kirk's shoes, he trod in poop. And I told him to just leave him outside, I didn't want to deal with it. But my front garden, I hate it, I really, really hate it. And I've got some lovely snowdrops. But soon, no, and I will miss my tree. But soon, this is going to be a driveway. That's exciting. But I wanted to show you the snowdrops, which I'm going to try and transfer to the back garden. My auntie says you should do it once they finish flowering. I don't want to show you too much in case there's a sneaky dog poo lurking.
Have actually worked on anything. Like I said on Monday, this week it's half term. So I have my 3 tiny humans who are crazy and full of energy, and I'd rather just spend my time playing with them. And that's what I've done. So
Okay.
I have finished 2 things, which I'm surprised
Why are you so tired?
I actually thought...
Why are you so tired?
I'd only finished 1, because one of the things I thought that I finished last week, and apparently I hadn't.
We have a puppy in the window. I just wanted to say, I'm not really camera ready, I'm in my dressing gown and my hair's sticking up. But I thought it was probably time for me to put all the clips together of this week. Well, I have put all the clips together of this week and it's like 24 minutes long. So I thought I'd perhaps better say thank you all for watching and perhaps upload the video rather than making it much longer. I've not really watched any of them back. I've just sort of smushed them all together. I don't really like to watch myself back. So I hope it's not been too boring. It has been an incredibly quiet week. And I've not even really done that much crafting other than sewing the Woolly Hugs blanket together. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you have had a lovely weekend. It's really sunny out there, I don't want to blind you all. Yeah, and I don't know what I'll do next week. I will film something. I don't know if I'll do this again because I'm not really sure what I've done. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I never really say that, but I feel like I should. And I will see you all very soon. So thanks for watching. Bye. Hector says bye. He also says, Mum, stop filming. Bye.